I cannot stress this enough, but effective communication can and will fundamentally change your life. In our ExpertSlides community, we have over 10,000 professionals, and almost everyone struggles with the same simple problem. How can I convince somebody? For example, to buy a product, to invest, or to partner up with me. I would say 90% of people we talk to struggle with that exact problem. On the other hand, we analyzed people who don't struggle with this and are able to convince almost anyone. So here's what we have learned, and keep in mind that the last point is by far the most important one. Number one, use motivational language. It's a bit of a cliche, but use words that inspire some sort of action. So instead of saying, what's your goal? Say, what are your next steps? Or instead of, can we stay in touch? Say, how can we follow up? Try to communicate in a way that suggests you guys are already working together and are on the same team. Number two, they are great at reading the room. For example, they are able to mimic the other person's expressions. There's also a book called Reading the Room by David Cantor, which I can highly recommend. Number three, you want to be a chronicle feedback seeker. So constantly ask for feedback to confirm understanding. Very, very often we talk and don't even realize that the people in front of us are unable to follow. And now the last point, number four, in my opinion, the most important one, select who you have a meeting with in the first place. You can have the best product, the best service, but if you're trying to sell the Pope a double bed, he will still not buy it. Do your research before the meeting and choose very wisely who you want to meet. And just in case you have a time waster in front of you, make the meeting as short as possible and move on to the next one. By the way, if you are interested in convincing people in general, you should get our free 20-page presentation checklist at pitchdesign.com, or you can click the download link in my bio.